Hi, this is Janey Imaani and welcome to Emotional Awareness. And on today's episode, we're going to look at obstacle number 3 on what prevents us being productive, which is being too scared to start. And that's the last hurdle. There's a lot of resistance when it comes to getting started, and it's surprisingly difficult to actually start working, and we call this breaking the inertia barrier. Sometimes it just feels too hard to get out of bed or do the laundry or write that paragraph. And so what helps with breaking the inertia barrier is Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. So she says we should count down to 5, be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then force ourselves to get up like a rocket ship and just do it. And the reason why that works is because we have about a 5-second window where you can move from idea to action before your brain kicks into full gear and sabotages any change in behavior. Remember, we're not going to want to feel like most things that we need to do, because your brain is there to stop you from feeling any type of discomfort or uncertainty, and so that's why it doesn't like trying new things or doing something that is hard. And so you're never going to feel like going to the gym or sitting at your desk and doing some work or sending out that bill. So we just have to train our bodies to do things that we don't feel like doing, which is actually really hard in today's society because we think life is all about feeling good. And so in Mel Robbins TED Talk, which I'm going to link down below, she even gives the funny example of needing to use the restroom in the middle of the night. So sometimes at like 3 a.m. in the middle of our sleep, we need to use the bathroom, but we don't want to get out of our warm, cozy beds. And so we just lie there, you know, hoping that the feeling will go away, and it doesn't, and it sort of ruins our sleep instead. And so, you know, we waste so much time waiting to want to do something, or waiting to feel ready, or waiting for the right time, and that feeling never comes. And Steven Pressfield, he calls this turning pro. So what is a pro? A pro is somebody who does the things that they need to do even when they don't feel like doing it. A pro is somebody who shows up and does the boring, difficult tasks. A pro is somebody who doesn't wait to feel ready or the right time. A pro is somebody who forces themselves to just do the work. So pro is short for professional. So let's take the example of a sportsman like Muhammad Ali. He said that he hated every minute of his training, and he just pushed himself to do it. And that's what we need to do as well. So let's do a quick recap of the last 3 episodes. So in part 1, we looked at what emotionally prevents us being productive, and that's self-criticism. Because that negative self-talk will suck the energy out of you. And so it's important to apply self-compassion, because things go wrong all the time and we have to keep forgiving ourselves and trying again. And then in part 2, we looked at how to be productive. Remember, our brains, there's only a certain amount of willpower or mental energy that it has per day, and so you don't want to present it with a task that's too enormous because it's just going to freak out. And so that's why we have to apply the chunking method, where you break down your large task into tiny pieces and then make a decision to do one at a time. So once we have looked at the emotions that prevent us from being productive, and then we looked at how to be productive, and then part 3, you know, it's all about the launch, because once you have looked at what prevents you from being productive emotionally, and you've looked at how to be productive, at one point you just have to go and do it. You just have to launch, you know, just like a rocket ship. Once you've got the fuel and you're strapped in, you just have to go. And that's how to be a pro at productivity. Thanks so much for watching, guys. That's it for today, and make sure you tune in next week where we talk about why we find it so hard to apologize. And make sure you like, comment and subscribe, especially subscribe, and make sure you share, and take care. Bye.